Welcome to Standing on Business, the Magnate Way. I'm Majesty-Almighty, Allie Nicole Wow. I'm going to jump right in. And today I want to speak with you about the importance of not putting all of your eggs in one e-commerce basket, so to speak. If you are a magnate that is selling digital products or e-commerce is your big thing. I happen to be an authority in the e-commerce entrepreneurship arena. And I know all too well how you can get used to spending all your time building up a certain platform and not spreading yourself out. Now, I primarily use the platform Gumroad, and that's my signature platform that I teach from about digital product domination and creating your own e-commerce onomics entrepreneurship type of experience. But do I only use Gumroad? Absolutely not. I use Podia. I use Yes Course. I use other platforms for sure. And even as it relates to my social media agenda, I don't put all of my eggs in one social media platform. I diversify what I do. I have my majors and my minors. And that's important, that you don't want to put everything in one place. You can have your signature focuses, yes, but you want to operate dimensionally. All right. Even if you have more than one account for a specific, e-commerce. And I know a lot of times people think, oh, that's too much work. That's a lot of work. Why would I do that when I can do everything there? And I'm not saying to do this in terms of something could happen with that platform. No, it's just that your audience could be in different places. So you want some type of variation to support them, and also different formats support them better. So I look at some of my products that I have on Yes Course that are repurposed products from even my Gumroad initiative, right? It's reframed, refaced, and packaged in a different way. And the difference of response between ones that are attracted to this particular platform versus the other, platform is significant. It's a significant difference. So I'm just saying to you is that you don't want to only focus on just one platform, even if that platform is bringing you success and it is bringing you what seems to be like, again, your lucrative advantage, higher lucrative advantage. Again, keep it. Just don't let that be the only one that you are leveraging, the only one that you're leveraging. So the reason why, again, this is important is, again, it's not so much of you having a disruption on a platform and you need something for backup. That, to me, when I'm speaking about multidimensionalizing what you do, it is never from the fear-based perspective in terms of, oh, something can happen. It's not about that. Again, it's about being able to be flexible for your flow, your cash flow, so to speak, for your impact and income. You just want to make sure that, yeah, you're not just putting your faith in just one specific area where there could be another platform that could actually be yielding you just as much or even more. All right. Or even if it's not as much, you just want to have it in place because it can serve someone else that maybe would not come across even your signature platform. So you just want to keep that in mind. It doesn't matter, like, again, what it is, whether it is your e-commerce, that's what I'm primarily focused on right now. But even if it is a YouTube channel or so, I always say it's good to have two. It's good to have twin versions of something. Like me, I have twin businesses and triplet businesses. Same businesses, just renamed, refaced, and one has more of a signature focus for specifics and the other doesn't, but they provide the same services, but highlight it differently because it has a different appeal. So all the eggs are not in one basket for one specific empire or one specific platform. All right. So this is important. Again, when we're talking about standing on business, the magnate way, you have to do some things differently. You have to be willing to do what other people think, oh, that's not necessary. That's going to take too much time. Yeah, why would I do that? I got this simple thing that's working. Well, good. Simple thing can be working, but if it should not work, again, do you have something else in place that keeps your business consistently moving forward, consistently going? All right. So again, regardless of whether it is e-commerce, whether it is social media, you need to find a way to make sure that you are not just solely focused. And it's good. Let me say this. It is good to be focused on specific places. Like YouTube and Facebook happen to be major places for me in terms of high level focus, right? But I have other platforms that I have a presence, and I have other platforms that I have content. And that serves, I can be able to repurpose that content to be leveraged with my main signature platforms for sure. But I'm not putting all my faith just in certain platforms, because things can be seasonal. Platforms that work for you like magic in one season may not in another. And you have to be malleable with your monetization. You have to be flexible. But if everything is set up where, oh, it's just this, and it's I already got this built, because this is my signature thing, well, I guess good luck, you know, because again, you could be missing out because you've got your focus in other places. Again, like I said, I have my primary platforms, but I'm also open to being able to spread the love, if you will, to create another dimension of whatever I'm doing, right? So you stand on business. Don't put all your faith in one thing, just like all your faith in one product. Don't put all your faith in one product. I always tell people, do not just build an empire just around one product. You need to create an experience that is going to be a multi-interest, multi-level type of experience. Your business needs to be evolutionary consistently. There should always be aspects that you are building. Like I have this teaching, and I will a training and an article, and I'll put it in the description about your brand and business should always have some type of unfinished basement initiative. Something that you always have that's being worked on that shows that your brand and business is evolutionary, can be underground and doesn't come to surface until the right time, but it should always be there. But if you put all of your faith and focus consistently into one thing, and next thing you know, that one thing is not what's hot anymore, but that's what you built your overall brand around. And now you got to rebrand and repurpose and reposition. By the time most people even think to do that, man, it's already too late. They're already struggling. They're already trying to discover, where did I go wrong? Why didn't I learn to pivot sooner or so? And I'll make sure that I put a link to one of the segments that I talked about that. All right. So again, standing on business the MAGNATE way, you want to be able to have yourself always in a position to go from catapult to catapult. All right. And to pivot before plateauing. Now, there are times where there are profitable plateaus. I talk about this a lot because there are times in business where you do need to reposition, you need to pull back, you need to give pause. But if you are constantly, on that hamster wheel, doing the same thing, got that system in place that's working for you so good, you're going to miss some critical, powerful positioning, repositioning for revenue pivot points. Again, you want to go from catapult to catapult, and I'll definitely make sure that I come back and talk about that. All right. How you consistently level up for these different levels of catapult. So we're standing on business today, making sure that you are not just putting your e-commerce entrepreneurship eggs in one basket, or your social media platforms, your agenda just in one basket. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. So again, check the description, and I will be back with you soon, and wishing you, of course, all the best. Take care.